grasping the Ice Mage and supporting his body against the force of Basch's blade. Basch dug deep, pushing down with all his might. Their icy blades rattled against one another. And then Basch's blade cracked. Within moments, the blade shattered, sending a cloud of glittering snowflakes into the air. Basch stumbled forward, and Audric spun his blade, pressing it against Basch's neck. Basch stopped, regaining his balance. "Ah," Audric said. "Age beats youthful exuberance," he smiled. "Again." Basch felt the cold of Audric's blade against his neck. His heart pounded, but Basch had been in this situation before. He'd sparred with Audric for months now, and he knew he could get out of this. Basch summoned his earth magic. Instantly, the heavy-feeling magic sunk into his feet, anchoring him to the stone roof of Valhadria's largest tower. "I'm not finished yet," Basch said firmly. Basch turned his foot sharply, reaching for the stone with his earth magic. A pillar shot up beside him, hitting Audric in the gut. The Ice Mage was sent flying back, almost rolling off the tower. However, he stopped himself with a burst of ice magic. Audric rolled back onto his feet. "Nicely done," he said. He then dropped into a combat stance. "But I'm not finished either." Audric blasted himself forward, propelled by a burst of frost from his back. The Ice Mage skated on a rapidly forming path of ice. Frost cascaded down his robes, swirling over him. The man looked like a blizzard made flesh. Basch steeled himself and considered his options. He had 4 magics at his disposal: fire, ice, metal, and earth. Metal was limited to the metal he had around him, which was nothing save for the thin steel ring he wore on his finger. Earth was powerful, but it was Basch's most recently acquired magic, so he was far from mastering it. Ice was Audric's best and only magic, and the old mage had decades over Basch. Fire it is, Basch decided. Basch summoned his fire magic. Heat spilled into his fingertips, begging to be released. Glimmers of fiery light spattered in his palms as he waited for Audric to get close. And then Basch pushed. Fire spilled from him, gushing along the tower's roof in a white-hot circle around Basch. Flames encircled him. A wave of heat slammed into Audric, evaporating his frost beneath him. But it didn't stop Audric. The Ice Mage leapt into the air and tumbled forward with surprising dexterity. As he spun in the air, white frost collected around him. Rapid icy crackles merged into a ripping roar, and Audric crashed down in front of Basch with a thundering poof as frost blasted out, extinguishing Basch's fiery circle. Audric didn't waste a moment. He stepped forward, slashing his ice-caked hands at Basch, but Basch stood his ground, summoning a jet of fire into a roaring shield. Heat now buffeted Basch's face, sweat dripping from his brow as he defended against the Ice Mage's assault. Audric skated around Basch's fiery defense, whipping his arm, sending a spike of ice magic at Basch's back. Instinctively, as if it were another limb, Basch called on his fire magic and let it burst from his back, shoving him out of the spike's path. Basch then spun, throwing a wild arc of fire and forcing Audric back. Before Audric could launch another attack, Basch acted. He raised one foot, and as he brought it down, he thrust every ounce of earth magic he could muster into it. His foot slammed onto the tower's stone roof with a heavy thud, and remnants of Audric's ice and the roof's stone shattered. The stone beneath Audric's feet split open, and the Ice Mage's ankle slipped through the hole. Gasps and muffled exclamations from students and instructors within Valhadria's upper levels haunted the air. Audric groaned, struggling.